Welcome you officially to Keto Talk Thursdays. I appreciate you coming on tonight. And like I put on my page, there's going to be Ladies' Night. I just want to hear from a woman's perspective. I've
Okay.
talked to different coaches, different staff. I've gotten great insight, great stories. But a woman's body is much more different than a guy's. A lot of chemistry, a lot of different things going on. And I just wanted to just hear your story and talk about, what has proven ketones done for you as a woman when it relates to everything that is wonderful about women. So the floor is yours.
All right. Well, I'll start, I guess, with my story. Okay, well, let's say before ketones. So I started drinking my Prove It ketones in January.
Mm-hmm.
And before I started, I was flat out, I was a miserable person. I was always in a bad mood. Like you said, women's bodies are definitely different from men's. We have a lot of hormones running through our body. We have a lot of moods, a lot of mood swings, and definitely like hard to control and manage. So I was very moody. I wasn't like the best mom. I have a 3-year-old, so it's
Oh,
kind of
wow.
tough. 3-year-olds are a handful. It's a hard job. So I didn't have the energy. I didn't have the mind focus. I just wasn't there completely. My moods would range from happy 1 minute, bad mood next minute. So I also I started drinking my ketones for weight loss. And then all the other benefits, once I started drinking them, kind of kicked in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made it even better. So, like I said, I started in January. I think it was the second day I drank ketones, which I started with, by the way, which is one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And by the second day, I felt the energy. I wasn't napping in the afternoons anymore. I was full of energy. I had the mind focus. I had the clarity. I had the patience for my 3-year-old. So I also noticed I can't make any medical claims, but I also noticed my hormones and my mood swings were much more manageable. So I'd say as a woman on ketones, everything is much more subtle, much more calm. You're at a level
Mm-hmm.
of mind focus and clarity to the fact where you can control your moods and you're just a better person. You feel better. You want to, go out there, live your life to the fullest because you feel
Yeah,
good, right? So when you feel good, who doesn't want to go out there and enjoy themselves, right?
exactly.
So that's pretty much it's really simple. You drink your ketones and you feel great.
That's,
There's not much to it.
yeah.
People ask me all the time, so what's the diet? How does it work? What do you have to do? And I said, it's really simple. You take a shaker bottle,
Mm-hmm.
you put some ketones in it, and you drink it.
Yeah.
And you feel it. You feel the energy, you feel the mind focus, you feel the clarity, the brain fog goes away, and weight loss. Since January, I've lost over 50 pounds, and I'm still
Oh,
going at
wow.
it. I still have my goal, but like Rob DeBoer says, ketones daily, reboot monthly, patience continuously. So
Yeah.
that's my goal, my mindset. So yeah.
That's key. We live in this microwave society that we want everything done now. And so I get some questions, hey, what's your diet? What can you drink? What can you eat? I'm like, look, low packet, little water bottle in the morning, have at it, eat when you're hungry. And that's the key. We've been so trained into eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And 20, 30, 40 years ago was great because it was home cooked meals. Now we have all this processed food, all these chemicals and all these additives and all these things to make it, taste better. And then, I wanted to bring you on because I have noticed, I've been in business for different aspects for a very long time. And I was a drink vendor at one time. And one of the key markets was, hey, let's market to women. If we can catch, women will get the husbands too. And so it's really unfair for you ladies. You get targeted in the perfect this and the perfect that, and buy this food and buy this diet and buy this other stuff, and as long as you do it, you'll be okay. The problem is when you stop, it all comes back. This is such a simple solution. It's so much closer to what our body needs. And what our body produces naturally. A lot of athletes go into ketosis, and then they're like at the top of the game. But it takes them months of training and just their hardcore diets that they follow to get to that level and then maintain that level. Well, Prove It Ketones gets you there within an hour of drinking it, and it just has so many benefits. Like you said, it's just so many. We don't make medical claims because it affects everybody differently, and I think that's what Coach Rob says. Patience continually. We have to be patient. We've been feeding our bodies a bunch of stuff for so long. So, but what are
Absolutely.
your thoughts?
Well, I actually, like you said about patience continuously, I hit a plateau because I do intermittent fasting. So I won't eat for majority of the mornings. So like you said, I eat when I'm hungry, which is probably
Mm-hmm.
around, 1, 2 in the afternoon. So I'm doing
Yep.
that intermittent fasting in the morning. I have my ketones in the morning. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't drink coffee. So I stick with my ketones, and maybe by the afternoon I'll have a keto up, which I don't know if you saw. I went live today and I tried the new keto up, and it. Have you tried it yet? It's amazing. The
I haven't.
flavor.
Nope, not yet.
Oh, the flavor's great. Like the unicorn slam is great, but this one tastes even better. But you have to try it definitely. So I
Yeah.
have one of those in the afternoon, and then I'll have my lunch. And mind you, like you said, I don't. I'm not diet eating. Like I'll eat healthy because when you do drink ketones, it does make you want to, eat the healthier things. I try to eat lean and green, or at least lean and clean, but that doesn't always happen. Like I'll have pizza, I'll have
Mm-hmm.
whatever. It doesn't stop me from doing it. But the point that you said about eat when you're hungry, I didn't know what that was until I did my first reboot, which was back in March.
Hmm.
And that the reboot actually teaches you to know, wait a second, am I eating because I'm just supposed to eat? It's time for me to eat. Or am I actually hungry, and am I eating because I'm actually hungry?
Yep.
So, my advice to anybody would be definitely do the reboot because it teaches you so much. And not only reboots your system and your body, and, it's like a new fresh start for your metabolism, but it also teaches you when you're actually hungry and how to use food.
Yep.
Because I know that best because before I started drinking ketones, I was a binge eater actually, and I ate everything at night. So when nighttime came, I would go to my fridge and anything I can eat, I would just eat everything. And ever since I started drinking the ketones, that stopped. So
Mm-hmm.
I can actually, my body tells me now, yes, I'm actually hungry. No, I'm not just eating because it's time, it's lunchtime. 12 o'clock means eat lunch.
Yep.
So it's definitely key points there, like something to learn, to know
Well,
about
if you
your
think
body.
if you think about our ancestors, 50, 60 years ago, they didn't have all this fast food stuff. We didn't have all this, prepackaged, mail order, have it drone, drop it off, whatever. I remember my grandfather. I'm from Puerto Rico. My grandfather would tell me, man, I would drink coffee with your grandmother in the morning, maybe eat a sandwich or bread or something, and then come home and eat dinner. So what does that mean? Whatever he ate in the morning that was homemade sustained him the entire day
Yeah.
until he came home to eat dinner. So we've gotten so used to and accustomed, our society has sold us in the idea of 3 square meals, and which is great, but at the same time, it also depends on what you're eating. You know, we've gotten so addicted to carbs and sugars, you know, where now with ketones from Prove It, you know, it's so much better. Your brain recognizes it a lot better. It's a micronutrient. Your body knows what to do with it, and it just turns that switch off, and then you don't have the cravings because, you know, carbs and sugars are temporary, you know, so it's like a little energy boost, and then whatever you don't use because you plateau and drop off, it just gets converted into fat, you know.
Yep.
So now this is kind of letting us use that stuff we've collected for months, days, and years, and really we're just retraining ourselves. You know, it takes 3 days to make a habit and 21 days to break it, you
Yes.
know, and so that's, you know, patience continually, you know. And the great thing about this is, you know, we're more conscious about eating healthier, but we're not on a diet. We literally just eat whenever we're hungry. You know, me it's 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, um, and I'm pretty much done for the day. You know, today like I ate Spanish food today about 2:30, 3 o'clock. I came
Hmm.
home, wanted a little snack. I just ate a cold pizza. You know, I mean, you know,
Cold
what are
pizza's
you gonna?
good.
It is, you know. I mean, and that's what's so great about it. You know, that we're not on this super strict diet. You know, we have to be patient, and it's okay if you want this, that, or the other. You're not gonna get beat up or almost gonna throw you out of the group. And that's another thing about Prove It that I found out is we've got a great community. We've got a great leadership. Anybody has a question, that there's nobody that's not willing to, hey, someone's got a question, have them send me a message, I'll answer it for them, because we don't have all the answers. I started in March. I don't have all the answers, you know. And so that's why I wanted to bring you along, because, you know, like I said, I've interviewed a couple of guys and a couple of trainers, and like Jennifer and Shannon, which are great, you know, mentors. But you know, you and I kind of talked on Facebook, and hey, let me hear your story from a woman's side. I grew up with my mom and 3 sisters. That's how I grew up. So I experienced part of it, but I wanted to find out what this did, you know, how it made a woman feel, and how it benefited you on your life. It may be
Mhm.
different from somebody else, but, you know, man's a man and woman's a woman. The chemistry is pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's different. Like how is in the beginning when I started, I actually started, I don't know if you know the story. I reached out to Jackie, and she was having a contest. And the contest was a draw for a one-on-one with Rob DeBoer.
Hmm.
So I actually won that contest, and I never
Oh,
win
wow.
anything. So that was like the first thing I've ever won, which is amazing because look at where I'm at now.
Yeah.
And so I had that one-on-one with Rob. I was back in February, I think, or January, probably February. And I don't know if you caught that. I did live with Rob after I became a promoter not too long ago, and we had the same contest for anyone who wanted to purchase ketones or a 5-day experience pack from myself. So when we were chatting, he was shocked. He's like, "That was you? That was you that won that one-on-one?" And he's like, "Oh my goodness!" And it's a great feeling, right? Because you want to help people feel the same way you feel. And like
Yeah.
you said, the community is amazing. You can reach out to anyone like yourself, myself, and anybody, Jen, Rob, Shane, and they're all very helpful, very
Yeah.
welcoming, always ready to answer anything. You feel comfortable, so
Yeah.
it makes you it's better. It makes you want to do better and go on that journey with the community.
Yeah.
So the community is what kind of pushed me to involve myself more, to be honest
Mm-hmm.
with you. Like I was loving the way I was feeling, but I wanted to be a part of it
Hold
even
on, I got to
more.
run in my. Hey, what's up, Curtis? Throwing it down, brother.
Hello, everybody. Join us.
Yeah,
Join
yeah,
us.
that's right. Yeah, join the party.
Right?
Yeah, you
Um,
know, I've been, you know, I've had friends who sell other things, and I've noticed it's all about the sale, all about the sale, and all about the sale, and all about the sale. What really impressed me with the Prove It community is the fact that, you know what, it's not about the sale. It's about helping people get healthier, you know, become healthier. You know, it's a open resource for anybody who has any kind of questions. We have a lot of experts who are willing to answer the questions, and that's what's pretty amazing, that, we're all a big community. We're all here to help each other out. It's not about, hey, let me make this sale or that sale. It's about, hey, let me show you how you can become healthy, because our society has fed us all this other stuff to make money off of us by making us addicted to these things so we can keep buying them. Let me show you how to turn it around, make you healthier, and you know what? You'll save money in the end. I did a study a couple of weeks back, and the normal consumer spends about $450 a month on snacks. On snacks,
Wow.
I'm thinking, wow, that's crazy. So I tell people, hey, you know what? Buy a box, go on a website, and I'm telling people here who are watching this an hour later, and I got word that we're sideways, which doesn't matter. Maybe it makes me look thinner, I guess. I don't know. But,
Whatever.
go on my
As long as
website.
you can hear us, it's all good, right?
Exactly. Just close your eyes and imagine me right side up. But go on my website, go on your website, buy a box, and tell me in a month if you don't feel better, if you don't look better, and if you didn't save money because you're not going out there buying all the cheeseburgers and pizzas and snacks that you were buying a month ago, spending almost $500.
I
So.
am a test of that. I can tell you how much I've put in my pocket ever since I started drinking ketones, and I don't go out and eat junk food no more.
Yep.
I've actually saved money. When people tell me, oh, I can't afford it, I look at them and I say, that is ridiculous, because I don't understand that. I'm a single mother,
Mm-hmm.
and if I, like, you know what I mean? It's tough. I understand it's tough out there, but if I can afford it, and it's for your health. So
Yep.
you're throwing away that junk food and you're putting money towards, something that's going to benefit you and your health.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people are just hesitant to try it because there's so many products out there that people have tried. I've tried so many diets. And like Rob says, a diet that works is a diet that you'll do. And
Mm-hmm.
ketones is not a diet. I don't feel it's a lifestyle.
Yep.
Um, so it's really different. Um, I encourage people, just try it. And like, I'm not just going, like you said, it's not about the sale. I'm not just going to sell you a box of ketones and say, okay, have at it, have a nice day, good luck. No,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be with you through the entire journey. That's what the community is all about. You have
Yep.
any questions? You want to know how to drink them? What other products there are? What else? How you can drink them? When to drink them? Everything. We're not just going to give you a box and say, see you later.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for buying
So,
it. Have a nice life. You know.
right?
Far
Because
from it. You
to
know.
be honest with you, if that's what the case was, I don't think I'd be drinking ketones today. Jackie was with me every step of the way. Like, I would
Mm-hmm.
message her all the time, I have a question, and she would never make me feel like I was bothering her or she was welcome. She had every, like you said, and like we all say, we may not have all the answers, but we can definitely connect you with someone that will have an answer.
Yeah.
So, and like Prove It has such, how do I say this, such good like business side of it, that it's manageable for a person. So
Yeah.
like, I don't know if you tell your customers, like I tell everyone all the time, they have a smart ship. You set up your smart ship and it's 22% off everything you
Mm-hmm.
put on your smart ship, every product that you have on there. And every fourth month you get a free box. Yes, free box
Mm-hmm.
of ketones. So who wouldn't want a free box of ketones every fourth month and
So you
22%
save
off,
22% off, and you get a free box every 4 months.
right?
But people can't afford it. Look, I was spending $15 to $20 a day on snacks. And
Yeah.
so when I'm a business guy, so when and I tell you, I watch. Shannon is who introduced me to ketones. Great lady.
Hmm.
She's got a great story. I watched her for an entire year, and I just bought a box. So you know what? Let me try this out. I bought a box, and I saw what was happening, and I thought, you know what, man, I'm saving all this money. let me just become a promoter.
Mhm.
Let's become a promoter, and let's just if I'm going to commit, I'm going to commit. I'm going to jump with both feet in. And
Mhm.
it's just been amazing. But anyways, well, I appreciate you being on tonight. You gave me some great
Thanks.
insight. Even
Thanks
though
for
the
having
video
me.
I hear is sideways, but I'm going to go in and edit, uh, trim it out a little bit, and if it's sideways, you know what? People will just have to get over it. I mean,
It's okay. You get better with practice. You work on it. My
I
first
think if I go like this, maybe I'll look better now.
my first live my first live with Rob, I was sideways, so don't feel bad
Yeah.
about it. As you do them more, you get better at it.
Well, like I hear, hold your phone straight up. Everybody has, hold your phone
Mhm.
sideways. Whatever. There's no magic pill to this, Facebook Live. The
No.
bottom line is, you know, it has helped you tremendously, as a woman, with all the wonderful, mystical things that you ladies go through, that your body puts you through, and it's helped me as a guy, and I've talked to a bunch of guys about it already. So I appreciate your insight. I hope that we do more videos together, and
Absolutely.
reach out to me, reach out to her, reach out to either one of us. You know, look at what you're spending right now on snacks, and just make a decision. Hey, like I always say, I think I put it on my page. Invest in your health today, your sickness tomorrow. We got to take care of
Awesome.
ourselves. So, but
Definitely awesome.
anyways, I
Thanks,
appreciate you.
Ivan.
Have a good rest of your night.
You too. Take care.
All
Have a
right,
good night.
take care. Thank you
Bye.
too. Bye bye.